So I didn't say that, boy. Did I get something? No.
He said no.
When we was younger. Yeah, but I'm homeless, boy. So what that got to do with me? I ain't do that. Yeah. Can I get a picture of my sister?
Now, Tracy's abrupt rejection of the man has now left many split on his
Still not mad with him.
given that his net worth is allegedly between $70 to $75 million, and as many would know, he would receive a huge payout from Walmart back in 2014 after he would end up in a very bad accident in which one of his friends would lose their life. For many, the question has come up, is this how you would treat someone who bullied you and has now fallen on hard times, or should Morgan have taken
That's too bad.
Over on X, many will respond.
Like I told you in the other video, could have been killed back there. Nobody would have known shit. Yeah. And now, what's the name? Willie D. He said he helped out his bully. He shot him $10. About $10. What do you say? 10 grand. I don't know about that now. This man that beat the hell out of you in the woods. I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I don't know about that. Shooting you nothing.
To the story. One user will go on to write, refusing to help someone just because they bullied you as a kid is cold, cruel, and pathetic. The person is homeless, struggling, and is in need. Yet Tracy Morgan would rather cling to a grudge than show basic human decency. Holding on to past hurts when someone suffers now isn't strength. It's utter selfishness and...
I don't know about, I don't know what happened with Morgan, but I told you what happened with me. You gonna let somebody get up there and kill you. Because today, if that happened today, beating somebody up in the woods, and you're damn near a grown man, 17 years old, he would have been put away somewhere. Probably was 50 years old.
Moral bankruptcy. While another would say, God spared Tracy Morgan's life, and this is how he responds to someone who is in need. They were kids. People change. Stop holding grudges. He better hope this wasn't a test from God, because he most certainly failed. As mentioned, despite some feeling that Tracy's response was wrong, there were quite a few who agreed with the swift rejection of the man who allegedly used to bully him. One user would say, the man used to bully Tracy Morgan. Let's not move the goalposts. There are consequences for bullying. While another would simply say, I don't care, Tracy Morgan ain't wrong. Along with a meme of someone holding in a laugh.
First of all, I don't know why so many people believe that rich people, people who are successful, owe you any of their money. Oh, you don't do nothing for the... You don't have to do nothing for nobody. Especially if you're a man. If you're a grown man, you should not expect another man to do anything for you. Nothing wrong with what Busta Rhymes did. I mean, Tracy.
What appears to have bothered many is that
I'm about being funny.
Grew up in public housing.
That's Tracy
and
Morgan.
Reports was on welfare just before his career took off. So many would think he would be able to empathize for this man's current position. According to fellow comedian Lexi Kennedy, the real history between Tracy and the man involves their come-up-in comedy together. Kennedy will go on to write on X, so here's the real story. The other guy is a former comic. Tracy and him go all the way back. The foe is homeless and has been for 15 years. Homelessness isn't rare in stand-up, to be honest, but anyway, he has very bad mental issues like schizophrenia. Few comics around New York help him when they see him, and he's irresponsible. Man was low on funds, waited outside Madison Square Garden to corner Tracy on camera. He knew exactly where to find him. It's the sense of entitlement that made it into a spectacle. Tracy was caught off guard and blew him off because he helped him many times, but the last time didn't end good. The beggar knew that, so that's why he did it on camera. Hence him shocked when he was told no, he expected it. Now, what is also stated is that...
Oh, so he knew where he was at. People keep wondering how the hell did this get started? So he said it ain't from no school thing. Or maybe it was, or I don't know. He said he was a comedian too. Because like, how the hell did this get started in the first place? But still, so I wish, because I know nobody writes the comments on here, TikTok, they watched it. I know y'all watch, let me get up from here. I know y'all watch the videos. Even if it's for 50 seconds. Comment, would you help the bully that damn near killed you? I'm not talking about having a tread, talking about what I posted in the other video. Yeah. Because if this man was 17, I'm talking about what happened. and you're damn near 20 years old, beating up a 10-year-old. They would have put it that what's that show? It's the phone's charging, so I can't get to it now. The strict doctor, prison doctor. If he had found out a 17-year-old beating up a 10-year-old out in the woods, obviously he wouldn't hit the kid or nothing because 17-year-old he technically is a kid, but a 10-year-old is more of a kid than a 17-year-old. These were big teenagers. But he would have gave him a piece of his mind. He's not going to put hands on him. He can't do that. But he would have gave him a piece of his mind. He would have gave him hell. But I don't care what kind of bullying it was. It's messed up. I don't care what it was.
Morgan was a victim of bullying.
And people saying it wasn't that bad. You weren't there.
Soon because he was known to be slightly overweight. And ironically, when he was a cast member on SNL, Morgan would even claim he was also not treated well by some of his castmates, in which he would open up about it in his book,
on Saturday Night Live.
Black. He would go on to share in the book, "They never treated me well. There were people that treated me beautifully, like Will Ferrell and Carmen Quinn and Molly Shannon. I loved them. But Sherry O'Terry and Chris Kattan, I never cared for them.
I remember Will Ferrell.
I can remember those two, especially those two people, treating me like the invisible guy. Now look where they at. Sherry O'Terry, she can't even get arrested. It appears that Morgan remains consistent in feeling of never forgetting how people treated him.
Yeah, people don't forget, man. People do not forget. I'm telling you.
So let's talk about it more in the comments below. Was Morgan's response the best way to handle someone from your past who mistreated you?
He handled it.
Or should Morgan have handled this with much more grace and offered to help the man since his life has turned out to what it is today? Stay today for the latest news in comedy, culture, and sports by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Hype Plus across all social media.
Yeah. Now, he didn't curse the guy out or anything. He didn't say, "Fuck you, get out of here." He just basically said, "I got nothing for you." "Oh, you're nothing." He said, "I got nothing for you." He didn't curse him out. He kind of yelled, but he really, I mean, it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, I'm still not mad at him. Like the other video, not mad at him. Like I said in the other video, I wish I was what is it? 300 mil or whatever he's worth, and then the bully that whoops you behind in the woods, and who knows what all could happen to you out there. Okay, hey man, which this ain't funny, but still, he said it ain't his problem. It ain't funny, but he said I'm starving, man. I said, yeah, you think about that beating that you got and whatever happened between them. He thought about what happened to him, so that pissed. He probably got hot just thinking about it. Yeah, like I said, he didn't curse them. He yelled a little bit. He didn't really curse the guy out, but people, that's what I said in the other video. People have a long ass memory, like a computer. Is it right? Like a computer. They have a long memory. They don't forget nothing.